Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. So today's video, we're going to be focusing on Sunkenland. Basically, what I want to show you is just how the game is right now in its current state. And that's pretty much it. This should be a pretty short video. So let's go ahead and get started here. This is, if you've never heard this game before, this is a PvE survival game. It's an underwater survival game. There is a co-op mode as well. But there isn't any multiplayer PvP, at least not yet. So this is my current character in my solo gameplay. This is the same character I've been using for a while now. I haven't played this game in quite some time. I just happened to jump on it in the beginning of this week, I believe, or last weekend, and I liked the way it looked. It looked really different from before. So this is my character. This is actually my wife's name. I just decided to use her in this game. And then we'll use Z's World. So what we're going to do is load in at my base. And I'll quickly show you around the base. Nothing's really changed in terms of the graphics or anything with the base itself. It's mostly with the environment. Of course, it's nighttime as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to sleep so we can wake up in the daytime. It's 12:34, so... Okay. So this is my base. It is 2 stories. I make these bases really big in this game because of the amount of stuff we need to put in the base, as well as storage. This is pretty much it. Second floor really doesn't have anything. Again, I haven't been on the game in a while, so I haven't done much. Here's the first floor. It has all the important stuff so far. So we got the anvil repair station. That's good for your armor. Have some furnaces. There's one here. Got a couple over there. An air filling station for air tanks. And then just a bunch of storage around, different types of storage. That's the stove. That's where you can make decent meals for your character. That helps them stay full longer. And it gives them more nutrition as well. This is just for weapons. These are weapons crates. This is my trader, and I have a couple decoration chests, and there's some decorations in there that you can see. I can use these all over the place inside my base. If I don't want them, I can get rid of them by selling them to the trader. So there's my food container and my advanced grill. And then we have our advanced water purifier. So all we gotta do is pull the handle, and it brings up the water from the sea, and then it will purify the water. And as you can see on the left there, the gauge is working, so that you know when it's at 100%, it's full. And then we can take a drink of water, which we're going to do because we need it. It's our research table. So the first level, there's 4 levels. First level I completed. Second level, I just have these 2 things. I'm not going to bother with them. Don't really need to at this point. And this is my 3rd level, which I have to start completing. So we got wind turbines, power hubs, batteries, things of that nature. Again, this video is not about everything that I'm doing here as a solo. This is more about the aesthetics of the game and where it is in its current state. But I just wanted to show you this kind of stuff. These are the kind of things you can put in your base. These are decorations. You can't sit down in this stuff or use this. However, you can use these chests. So if you build these in the building tab, you'll be able to use them. See? Storage. Good amount of storage too. And this one has a good amount, but it's completely full of everything I found so far. Okay, so talking about the aesthetics to the game, the environment has completely changed. There's a lot more detail on the ground, as you can see. When I first started playing this game, this was very barren. Really not much here but trees, and that was pretty much it. And this used to be a huge rock. So this is Castaway Island. When you start this game, you're going to start on this island. And when I first started playing this game, this rock was really big. It was super big. You couldn't even see through the foundation pieces on this side. And that's another reason why that's floating there. That's my flag. That's because the rock used to come all the way out here and straight up to the flag. So yeah, so the environment's changed. They added some like grass, or it looks like grass, some other vegetation. And then they have all of these islands. And this never looked like this, guys. This is pretty cool. They added all the islands. They also redesigned the islands that they had. I need to eat something real quick. They redesigned the islands that they had, and they added more factions. So I think before there were maybe, I want to say 7 factions, something like that. And now there's 12. So you have more NPCs you got to fight, and they will raid you as well in this game. So it is fun playing as a solo. It does get kind of like a grind, but that's typical in most survival games. There we go. Now we're better. So yeah, so some of these islands, I don't know what they are, and others I've seen before, but like I said, they're redesigned, so they look they just look different. Those flags there were once islands that I obviously liberated. That one looks like it's floating in the air. That's kind of the same concept as that particular island. I put these flags on high areas when I used to conquer or raid the NPCs, and that's why that one's kind of in the air. Anything that I rated before, I'm going to have to redo. Here's some fishing nets that I have. This is really good to use. I don't have any fish bait on me. And yeah, so the water looks fantastic. I mean, they used to have it where it was kind of like a baby blue. You could still see through it, but it wasn't as nice as this, I don't think. The clouds are fantastic. The rain is something new too that they brought to the game. I believe there's also fog, if I'm not mistaken. These are my boats here that we can take. So let's just swim underwater a little bit. And you can see what it's like under here. As you can see, I have a tank on me, an air tank, so I'm able to stay underwater longer, which is nice. And there's different levels of air tanks. Then you just scavenge for material that you need to research things as well as craft items. I don't know how much of this I actually searched, and it hasn't respawned yet. The loot hasn't respawned. But even underwater, you can just hear the storm. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. It is raining underwater too, which is kind of funny. But this is what you can expect here in this game. I'll show you the factions here in a minute. And then we'll go out and we'll kind of take the boat around and see what some of these islands look like. And then that's pretty much all for this episode or this video. I just, like I said, wanted to show the current state of Sunkenland. I'm recording this in August 24. I think the game's been out for at least a year. Could have been longer. I think I bought the game originally for 20 bucks, 15 or 20 bucks or something like that. It's still early access. They're still adding things. They're still fixing bugs. They're still fixing all that stuff. And they're obviously updating a lot of what they already had in the game, which is very nice. Or upgrading, I should say. What do I have on me? Let me get rid of some of this stuff. I like my organization. Whoops. Okay, we have wood, charcoal, and that, and plus my hammer, which I don't need my hammer. I need my axe. Oh, it's in there. Okay. Put the wood in here. And what else do we have on us? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, once you chop down trees or once you gather some cotton, let's say, from a different island, you can take the seeds, if you get seeds from it, and come back here and have these planters, and you can plant your own stuff, so you can constantly have the material you need. Cotton's obviously good for cloth, and the trees are good for wood. Yeah, charcoal is going over here. Charcoal is good for the black powder ammo. When I jumped into this game recently, the developers, I guess, gave everybody 4 armor chests. I guess that's what they are. They're like military chests. They had a ton of weapons in them. Here, let me show you real quick. And it had some armor like this. The armor that's on my character is something I didn't do on my own. They gave it to us. Some grenades, some weapons attachments. You also have some. You have every weapon in the game pretty much they gave us. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because this is currently in beta and this particular part of the game isn't really part of the game, if that makes sense. So this is in the testing phase, and then once they're satisfied with everything, then they'll make it part of the game. It's getting dark again, isn't it? That's the one thing I wish they would fix, is the day-night cycle. Can't do anything about it. If I go out, well, we can go out. I was going to say, if I go out, I'm going to get cold. Which is, yeah, it's going to happen. What can I show you? What can I show you guys here? Let me think. Can we make anything here? I don't have lettuce. I have these. No, I don't have roasted fish either. Do I have the red snapper and tarpon? I don't know how to say that. Okay, so I'll cook him. And I'll cook this. And then we can make that stew. So let's cook these on the grill. We have to have them grilled first before we cook them on the stove. See, roasted. They're both roasted, so you can't put raw stuff in there. They once grilled meat. So we'll just wait for that to cook. Take that, and then we want that one. So we'll put this raw one back. And you get charcoal from using the grill. That's what you use for your black powder ammo, which is really nice. Oh, I do have lettuce. I have lettuce. I do. We can do both of these. I have lettuce, this, and what the hell was the other thing it needed? This one here. Oh, lemons. I have lemons. Whoop. Alright, let's take this quick. Take the food. No, we're not going to do that. Alright, let's cook. Let's cook this one first. So we'll make a salad. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know why it would need to be cooked either. It's just a salad, but that's the way it is right now, I guess. It's pretty cool, though. I like it. Snuggly puffs. So let's see. Hold on, I can't do anything. Okay. I'll just wait till it's done. I wanted to check and see what it was going to give me in return in terms of hunger and energy and stuff like that. While that's cooking, what else can we do? We can make some ore. Show you at least how to make the ore. So you always have to have wood for this stuff. That's why wood is very important. Wood and metal, in my opinion, are two biggest materials you need in this game, because they're needed for everything. So there's a furnace. Now I have 3 of these for a reason, because I have plenty of ore. I just wanted to get as much ingot as I possibly could. Okay, so all this stuff, there's no timer for this. I have no idea how long it takes. Usually this only takes maybe 30 seconds, from what I remember. I never really timed, I'm just guessing. There we go. Take the salad. Now we're going to cook fish stew. Oh, here we go. So the salad gives us plus 30 thirst, plus 30 health, plus 10 energy. No, I'm sorry, plus 30 hunger, plus 30 thirst, plus 10 health, plus 30 energy. So that's pretty good. That's really good. And then this gives us 100 hunger, 100 thirst, 50 health, 50 energy. So that's really good as well. So let's make this, let that cook there. And then there's our salad. That's awesome. Now I can let my, character's hunger deplete here, so I can show you how that works. And then when I'm done with the ingot, I just put it in here, and it stacks. Look how much this stacks here. So it's one good thing about this game is this stuff does stack pretty well. So this stacks to 10. This used to be 5. These, I think, were only 20. And now, I don't know, maybe it's 45 is the top. Let's see. No, 50. Stacks to 50. So that's awesome. So you don't need a ton of storage for certain things because they do stack a lot. I know wood is also 50 as well. So we'll take items. So it's not taking that long to make these, which is good. I'm just waiting for the stew to be done and then waiting for daylight so we can actually just go out and have a look around. So we don't need this. We got cabbage seeds. Now we can grow our own cabbage. I will put the lemon. Put those in there as well. Actually, no. Let's take those. Got to keep myself organized, right? Just like any other survival game. Let's put this in here. I'm not going to use that yet. I said I was going to, but I'm not going to bother doing that because my stamina and health isn't down. Whoops. This is all I'm going to do with these. So doing this stuff yourself, it's not difficult. Some of it is a grind, I'm not going to lie. When you go and loot in the ocean, you kind of want to stay down there as long as you possibly can and collect as much stuff as you can. So when you look at the map, you see this one I'm at 85% complete. This one's at 89. This one's at 58. This map is huge. I think they added some more POIs here. I don't remember the old map. I'm pretty sure that a lot of this is most likely enemies, but you will come across hidden areas that may not be question marks on the map. You might. There's also a trader in the game too, so you can trade stuff with them. And all these red areas are our enemies that I discovered so far. And here's a trader's chest. Again, I wasn't going to show you all this, but it's dark out, so I have to kind of kill some time here. So if you find these things out when you're looting, keep them, because they're obviously they have a dollar value to them. One diamond ring is $3,000, and that's good for the trader. So if you need a material of some kind and you can't find it in the world, it's good to go to the trader with some of these, with some of those items to sell. Whoops, got to take wood there, buddy. So now we need to add it. I ran out, so that didn't finish. Okay. So like I said, this stuff in here is all the same. They didn't change anything with the looks of any of your storage containers. Actually, the barrels they did. Or any of these ammo crates or any of these crates. They seem to be the same. They might have tweaked them a little bit, but it's nothing too significant. Oops. Sorry. I don't want to take, I want to add. Alright, what else do we have on us? We just have charcoal. Okay. Okay, so we got that and that one, and we're done. Okay, we're done with that. So these are going to be good for when we need to craft things. And when you do craft stuff, you're going to be in your build menu. Anything you unlock on your research table will then go into either your inventory slots here. It depends on what you unlock. Or they're going to go in your build section for your foundation or, you know, any of these. This is for grilling and stuff. This is for building and crafting. And then you have all this other stuff here. So the missions reset. I had all these completed. I was on to the second set of missions before the newest update. So I have to redo all these to see what the newest update did in terms of the next group of missions. There's our timer there. This is also new. So before, you had no idea when the AI was going to attack. Now they give you at least a 6-minute window to let you know they're going to be at your base. And that's for if you're out on the map. Let's say you're all the way, let's say you're up here and your base is right here. You need time to get back. And this gives you that amount of time. So the AI doesn't technically destroy your base too quickly. So that's a real nice feature. And then the other thing would be your factions. So we'll just go over this real quick. So like I said, I think they had 7, I want to say 6 or 7. Now they have 12. All these three are new. I don't remember these being here. They might have been, but I want to say these are new as well. The top 5, I think, remained the same. I don't know if they renamed them. I remember the mutants being the mutants, but I don't remember like the Atomic Clan, them being called the Atomic Clan or anything like that. So it may have been the same, but yes, now you have all these factions and they have a description of what they are basically. That way you understand that if you try to attack them, you may not survive. Okay, so because we're going to get attacked here, now we can't go out, which is ridiculous, but that's all right. Let me add some wood here. Take. So I think it gives you 20. It gives you 25. Before you could take them individually, and now they make you take stacks of it, which is fine, because I'm sure people like to use it in various things to fill up everything they need to fill up because they used it. So it does make sense to do it that way. Add. Okay. So we got 3 minutes left. Man, that sucks. I really wanted to go out and just drive around a little bit in the boat and have a look around. I think we'll take the speedboat too, which I think I have some, yeah, a little bit of fuel here. And let's see. So I have 12 out of 20. So it's not a full tank, so we'll use whatever we can and just kind of circle around our base and see what's there. Oops. Didn't mean to bring that out. We need some more food. Let's eat that. We're going to take something with us. We'll take a couple crabs. This is good. That's good to have. I don't need it right now. So at least you'll be able to see the mutants. This is like the first faction you will run into in this game. They are not... I have like these modern weapons. They're not going to do a damn thing against me with these modern weapons. Now, if I was just using a spear and maybe a bow and arrow, yeah, they can take some damage if you're using those types of weapons, but not anything like this. They're not made for that. It's also good to circle around your base just to see, or circle around this island to check it out and see what kind of things you can get off of it. Strawberries are usually a typical thing you'll find, and wood as well. Now I cut down all the trees. That's why there's nothing here, because I was doing a few things for the second story up there. It's all wood. So when they do attack, they will attack us probably from this side, and what they usually typically go for are your foundation pieces. So that's why I have this defense set up, these wall spikes. These things are fantastic. This is one of the things I would recommend you doing if you've never played this game before. This will protect your base really well against the first couple of factions here, because what they'll do is they will, these guys here, because what they do is when they attack you, they will go directly for this area and they'll try and take your defenses out. But as they're doing that, they're dying at the same time because the defenses are working against them. So that is something I always recommend. I have recommended that before. If you've never seen my videos, my Sunkenland videos, check them out. They're in my playlist. I only had like 5 or 6, and you'll see the difference too. You'll see the difference in the environment and how everything has drastically changed. There never used to be this many islands. There was maybe 5 or 6 that you can actually see from your base, and then the rest you actually had to go out and explore. So I do like what they did. It's very, very nice to look at. And underground, when you're underwater, it's very nice to look at how they redesigned that as well. All the biomes and stuff. It's pretty neat. I like this game. I've always liked this game. I don't know why it doesn't get enough attention. I understand it's still in its infancy, basically, being only a year old. I think it's been a year. But I think it deserves more attention than this, especially since this is a co-op game. You don't need to buy a server to play with your friends or know somebody who owns their own server and jump in there. You can set it up however you like, which is very nice. I like that. And Aladino and I did that a few times. We played this game as a co-op, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So it's definitely worth it. I don't know what the price is for this game at this moment, but I can't imagine it being any different than what I paid. Okay, so now they're coming in. I don't know where they're coming from, but once the music changes, then I know they're around me. And they'll swim in from the water. They will do that. It's going to rain again. Okay, I don't... I don't know where they are. I never used a shotgun yet. The handgun is typically what I use, but we'll see what this does to him. I don't know where the hell they're at. Oh, there they are. See, they're kind of weird looking, but... Oh, yeah. This is good. Oh, there's more of them this time. Oof. See, they're no match for this. Now, this is what they look like. This is what the mutants look like. Their eyes are really buggy. Look at that. How do I crouch? Oh, there we go. Look at that. They used to be weirder looking, too. The graphics weren't that good on them. But they're pretty good now. And every faction doesn't look like that. They all look different. Some of them have armor. And that's when you start getting into the area where you need weapons like this. And they will get harder to kill as you progress. So your base has to be built properly, and you have to be well equipped. Okay, before it gets dark again, let's head out and just do a little bit of exploring. Excuse me, and then we'll call this a video. We'll call this an episode. No gasoline. What do you mean? Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. There's gasoline in it. Maybe it has to be full to use it. We'll use our sailboat. This thing's pretty good too. This game is in first person. You can't. There's no third person that I know of. So let's check out. So we're headed over in this area. So we'll check out. We'll just do like a complete circle right here, and we should probably go this way. So this is the trader right in front of us. Yeah, the trader's right there. And once you pass by or pass over an area, it will tell you what the area is, and the location will be unlocked on the map. So 107 kilometers an hour. That's pretty good. I thought they did measurements in knots when it comes to the Dawn Covert. See, there's guys up there. I mean, that's a pretty decent base. Yep, so there you go. Now let's go this way. We don't want to go all the way out there. Not yet, anyway. That was a Salvation Clan. These guys, that's what that one was. Whoops. There's your trading outpost. And there is things on there you can grab, like the metal right there. There are materials on there you can definitely... You know what? Hold on a minute. Oh, man. I just want to see this real quick. I'll come back here and do this some other time.
You looking to buy?
Where are you? I hear you, lady. So here's a trader. Just hit F. And the things that I showed you in my trader chest, the ones with the dollar signs, this is where you would want to trade them. And anything you possibly need, they have. These lung function boosters are good if you don't have an air tank yet. They actually help you breathe underwater for a longer period of time. Then you have blueprints you can get and all this other stuff. So I just wanted to show you that. Looks like there was another trader somewhere that I saw. No? Upstairs? Nope. I thought I saw something. Maybe I didn't.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
check it out.
Now she's new. What's this for? Oh, all blueprints. Okay. Looks like some decorations. Nice. Okay, I didn't know she was here. How do I exit out of this? Okay. Cool. So that's a new trader. Don't think there's anything over here. We'll go up and check. No trader, I mean. Okay, that's a locker. You know what? Let's check the locker. Ooh, we'll take all that. So there you go. So you get a blueprint. Again, I wasn't really supposed to show you any of this stuff. It was just supposed to be about the environment. All right, where's my boat? Get back to the boat. So that's your trader. It's very close to the base. Okay. So we want to turn around here. Let's go by this place here. Wow, it looks like a pretty big fortification. Here, let's go over here. Yeah, let's go here. Okay, top right there, level 2 Green Isle, the Newman's Republic. So they're the level 2 AI. So you're probably going to need some black powder weapons and ammo for those guys. They'll probably have some armor. They won't be heavily armored, but they will have something on them. I would guarantee it, because that's level 2. Obviously, I liberated that place before, but again, it's been redesigned. So it's definitely not liberated. Free, liberated, whatever you want to call it. I call it liberated. I think it's a good word to use. Let's see, where's this place? Okay, this is pretty close. Again, another place I liberated. This is a mutant base. Should still be a mutant base. Yep, level 2 mutant settlement. Mutants. Now it says there's red skulls. That's how many mutants are on there. So there's 14 enemies you got to take out in order to completely raid that place. There's my base there. Now where are we going? We're heading... There's no compass. So I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going here. Is this south? No, that's west. So we want to go this way. That would be east, right? This would be east. Excuse me. Level 3 Prophecy Island. See, there's 24 enemies on that island. There's one guy there. I'm not going to... Again, I could probably take him out, but I'm not going to do it right now. If that's something you guys want to see, you want to see some gameplay of this, of Sunkenland, I would gladly make a video of it and show you. So the school's right underneath us, so... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But there's the school. And this is a place where there used to be sharks. You see the biome there. You have the volcanic, the volcanoes that are there. That was something new they put into not too long ago. So it's pretty neat, man. I mean, this is what you're gonna get when you play this game. Well, let's grab this real quick. That's not what I did. F. Oh, see, so I have a cigar there. That's good. That's something I can trade in. That's what I was telling you about. Alright, so that's the school. Yeah, there used to be sharks around here. But again, they changed all this, so maybe it's not like a high... Doesn't need to be guarded by sharks. Maybe there's not as much or as good a loot as there used to be. So that's school. Again, I didn't know what it was. It was one of these question marks. So let's go to this one. You can move, or you can mark this as well. How do you do that? Left click on the map to place a mark. Left click on a mark to change its color. Right click on a mark to move it. So left. Okay. Okay, so I just did that. I'm not going to name it anything. We're just going to go there. Again, there's no compass, so... I know it's near my base. There it is. Yeah, it looks like we're heading right to it. Might be this little tiny island here. Or it could be something underground or underwater. After this, guys, we're done. We're done. I just wanted to kind of show you this. I don't want to be repetitive, but that's pretty much all I was doing. Okay, the mansion's right underneath us. Okay, so that's no location that we can loot underwater. Cool. And there's my base. It's pretty neat looking. I think this game overall is, if I were to put it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I'd say this is probably an 8 out of 10 for me. Just the game itself, the fact that it's in such early access and it's very playable. There's plenty to do. There's a co-op mode, which is fantastic. And it just has plenty here that you can't get bored with it. At least I never got bored with it. I only stopped playing it because I got to play other games. I was playing other games and I didn't have... I just didn't come back to it. There was really no rhyme or reason for it. So that's it. That is it. Let's eat a couple crabs here and we'll take a drink. And then we're going to end this video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And hit that notification button to stay up to date with any future videos of mine. And as like I've said already, if you want me or you want to see some gameplay out of this game and you want to see some more with it in its current state, I would be glad to do so. Just say something in the comments section and I'll make another video of it and we'll just make it gameplay. We'll go raid a couple places that I know I can handle, and I'll show you that kind of stuff, and we'll loot some areas under the water, and we can show you what kind of loot we get from those places. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me. You guys have a great rest of your week. As always, take care of yourselves. I'm Citizen Z, and I'll see you in the next one.